Today I'm going to try to repair a hole in a fuel tank using this right here. This is PCmetal. I think Permatex also makes a version of this, but it's used for patching holes and cracks and things where chemicals are stored. So it says it specifically will work with different fuels. Gasoline is one of them. So someone drilled a hole in this fuel tank to steal the gas, and they just stuck a bolt in it. You can see I've already cleaned up the fuel tank here. It's a little bit pitted. I don't know how long that hole has been there. That's as good as I could get it. Just cleaned it up with some 600 grit sandpaper and then sprayed it off with some brake clean. This stuff says it sets up pretty quick. So what we're going to do is pinch off a little bit, knead it up to mix it, and then we're going to stick it all around this bolt here. And then I'm going to use a jack with a piece of wood to hold it in place. It says it needs to set for, or fully cures in an hour. It's a little cold outside, it's in the 40s, so I'm probably gonna leave it all day. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this, and we'll see if it works. All right. I'm gonna use gloves for this stuff. I don't know if you have to or not. It says you twist a piece off or cut it off. I guess I'm just gonna twist it off if I can figure out how to open it. I've been storing it indoors, so figured maybe that would help the curing process a little bit. Looks like we've got a little bit of paper on there. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how much to use, but I can always get rid of excess, so I think we'll take that amount. We can see our two different compounds in there. It says the working time is 2 to 3 minutes. And in my experience, stuff like this gets hot or warm when you're using it. So we'll see. It is very hard to mush. I was really hoping it was more liquidy, or at least a little softer, because I think this may be pretty hard to get around the head of a bolt, but we'll see. So I shortened this bolt a little bit. As you can see, there's just no reason to have it as long as it was before. Okay, so try to start it in that hole, and then I'm gonna use the jack to compress it all the way. Okay, I used the jack to compress that as much as I could, and then I used the rest to kind of blob it around the edges and stuff. So I'm not super hopeful about this. I don't know, it just seemed really difficult to mush. I'm not sure how well it's actually going to bond, but I guess we'll see how it goes. If this doesn't work, then we'll try something else. I'll probably wait until tomorrow before I do anything, even though it says it sets in about an hour. But yeah, tomorrow we'll put some fuel in it and then we'll start driving it, see if it leaks. Okay, bad news. We let this stuff sit for over 24 hours. It's quite a bit warmer today, so there's no excuse for it not curing. We just put 2 gallons in, and obviously this stuff is no bueno. I don't know if maybe it was old, maybe it was on the shelf for a while. It did seem really hard to knead and mix, a lot harder than I think it should have been. But anyway, it's no good. So I'm gonna have to scrape all this off, and we're gonna try something else. I wanna give this one more shot, maybe a different kind of chemical before I replace the tank. Let me get all this scraped off.